sparkles on it, then it's like, I got to have it. Okay, so Erin and I introduced this collection not too long ago, and I present so many things that sometimes I go, did I present that? This I remember very well. Because, well, for one, I'm obsessed with all things Diamonique. It is the world's finest simulated diamond that exists on the planet. It's like looking at a flawless diamond that you did not pay millions of dollars for. The thing is that our designers and buyers and Erin work really hard to keep their eyes on what are the innovations and movements in fine jewelry and genuine diamonds. And right now, two things are prominent. The princess cut, to me, it's just like an empowering cut of stone. And invisible setting, something that did not exist just a few years ago because it was next to impossible to do. In other words, these are holding each other together rather than being held and broken up visually by prongs or bezel setting. And so I love that Erin and team have put together an entire collection. You get to choose between stud earrings, ring, or this incredible adjustable bracelet, clearly my favorite of the three. On easy pays that vary from $14 to $29 because different pieces in the collection. Now, regardless of what you go with, we make it available in the sterling silver or 14 karat yellow gold over sterling, or, and we're seeing more of this, and yeah, Erin and I immediately went to this last time, I do remember that, the 14 karat rose gold over sterling silver. So there it is in the bracelet. We'll bring the camera over to the earrings here real quick and then the ring while we chat about this whole idea of invisible set.
Exactly. And looking at the earrings is a perfect example of it. It's as if we're admiring maybe like a 2 carat, 2.5 carat per ear of a princess cut. But the idea of an invisible setting is you take smaller stones of that square princess shape and you seamlessly place them next to each other so that there really is no beginning and end to where the stones are. And it looks as if we're wearing a much larger stone, a much more expensive stone in the world of diamonds. Keep in mind, this gives you that look of fine diamonds, but because it's Diamonique, we can offer you that opportunity to get the ring and the earrings, or the ring and the bracelet.
I mean, the ring, that's pretty interesting because it's 1.95 carats.
Oh, gosh.
Right? But it looks like more than that? I mean,
yeah.
That's incredible.
It's as if you could expertly somehow craft a gemstone, and it could be a Diamonique, that would wrap its way around the finger in one shot. I mean, that would be impossible to do, truly. So if you can expertly then take those smaller stones, there's actually little grooves that are cut underneath the stone. This is all hidden, so you don't even know what. Yeah, so those little grooves are actually connected to the ring underneath. We'll never see that, but that's the amazing craftsmanship that's gone into this to hold those stones into place. So you don't see prongs that are going to sort of take away from that spreading of the sparkle that we love. All you see is really finger to finger Diamonique, or in the case of the bracelet, you get this bold bar. I love it stacked to a tennis bracelet.
This may or may not be the tennis bracelet that is launching soon.
The tennis bracelet? Oh, I can't wait either.
I'm not allowed to talk about it yet.
Okay.
So just look at it.
You can just look at it next to it. But look how good that is. When you stack things on your wrist, you don't have to wear the same bracelet next to the same bracelet. I want you to put your personality in there. Diamonique lets you do that. So truly, you could put it on either side of that bracelet because of the adjustability factor. It'll fit anyone in a small, an average, or large, anywhere in between. It's just such a bold, fun, fresh way to wear Diamonique.
The rose. Yeah, that's what we both did last time.
Right, so here's the thing with the rose. It melts into your skin. So just like all of these stones almost sort of like meld into each other, and you don't know where one begins and one ends, I think it's a bold way to show off those gorgeous stones. And I'm going to turn it this way ever so slightly so you can see that curve if possible. So you notice how it's really comfortable on the wrist as well. Gorgeous amount of the precious metal that you choose, and that's how we do Diamonique. The world's finest diamond simulant set in precious metals. So sterling silver with white rhodium over, or with the gold, 14 karat gold over.
So the bracelet is the more limited of all three choices: the earring, the ring, and the bracelet. And just to kind of break this down for you, because I always get frustrated when I see that price range and I go, well, what's what, right? The earrings, easy pay $14.80. The bracelet, easy pay $29.20. And if you go with the ring, $17.80 on easy pay. So maybe you're getting 1, 2, or 3 pieces. And we haven't even really talked about, obviously this is a cut that lends itself to that invisible setting, but the princess cut style, right? You can't do a setting like this in a round or a marquise shape, but these princess cuts, it's important to address. They're hard to do in real diamonds because they show every flaw. It is not unlike a baguette or an emerald cut where it's like there's no, extra refraction to kind of distract the eye from flaws, which is why Diamonique is a perfect stone for it.
Diamonique is perfect truly for any cut you'd like to throw at us, basically, because it's a perfect stone to begin with. So internally flawless, it is colorless. We then cut it to perfection so you get that look you love at a cost you love even more, and a lifetime guarantee on the stones.
Right.
So now you wear this set wherever your day takes you, because should anything happen to a Diamonique stone, it can be repaired or replaced for the lifetime of the piece.
I mean, look at that. Like the great thing about Diamonique is like more is more. I mean, you just want more. So maybe just go with the stud earrings, right? Like dipping your toe in.
Sure.
A lot of you are picking up the ring, maybe stacking it with a solitaire, and then that bracelet.
Yeah, that works too.
One size
I brought
fits
one out.
There's just a few dozen in each color in the bracelet, and of course,
that's maybe a big ring, but that band can hold it, right?
Come on. All right, price goes up at the end of the day, guys. J364965. Try something new. That's the beauty of Diamonique, because how many of us would make that investment in genuine diamonds? Erin, thank you so much. Such a treat. Okay. Well, I'm glad I already have it on, because it's time to talk about our Amy Kestenberg bag, which is fun enough, especially since this bag is, well, based off of an already